How y'all doing? CJ Moto, and I'm back. Forgive me, I'm not as spry as normal. I did the inside of this body today with the shoe goo and gyroll tape, and man, don't do it in your house. That stuff stinks. Anyhow, it stunk up my whole kitchen, made me feel like crap. But NB48 2.0, the article came out today, so let's go through it a little bit. It says that this is the second article in our three-part series about the all-new Tekno RC NB48 2.0, the Nitro Buggy. So the first thing in this article talks about the differentials, which this is the diff. These are the center diffs for my buggy and truggy. But basically the new differentials, they're going to have way more capacity, 30% more capacity for oil inside of them, which is going to stop the diff from fading, which I've never really noticed it personally, but I guess if you're super lightning fast like pro, you would notice that. But there's going to be more oil in there, so it's going to stay cleaner longer. And there's also going to be 2 bearings on each side of the differential. It says the main objectives of their new diffs were higher oil capacity, smoothness, and durability. I'm sorry, 35% more oil. Consistency during long mains. They're not cooking the diffs anymore, so you're not getting burnt diff fluid, so that's going to be awesome. Less heat, greater consistency, no fade. There's going to be basically a bearing. There's going to be 2 separate bearings on each side there, so that's going to be pretty awesome. It says there's going to be no metal to metal contact. Yada yada yada. So yeah, the differentials are bigger, more oil, less fade, so cool there. The bulkheads, I was super excited about the bulkheads. Basically you're going to have inside the bulkhead, you'll find a larger inner bearing supporting the diff pinion gear, and the bearings were also moved further apart. So in the Tekno truggy and the buggy, sometimes in right where this bulkhead meets this outdrive here, it would get wallered out and move around. It really was not a problem for me, except for maybe one time. But now it's going to be even stronger there, so that's going to be awesome. And then the backside of the backside here, instead of having to take 4 screws out of the bottom and take your whole clip off and then remove the back screws to get your diff opened up to service it, you're just going to remove 2 screws from the top, 2 from the bottom. The whole thing's going to pull out with everything still attached to the chassis. So I'm super stoked about that. That's going to be awesome. So they have a picture of it. I'm sure you can't really see it, but they have a picture of it right here, and it just pops right off. And then also your sway bar is going to be riding on bearings, which is pretty sweet. The sway bar system is all new and now rides on ball bearings. Smooth sway bar action is ensured without having to mess with the set screws for an imperfect adjustment. There will be plenty of sway bar options available. So that's cool. Then you got some chassis and radio tray stuff. A lot of this stuff's going to transfer over to the electric buggy, obviously. The chassis is going to be way wider. It's kind of going along the lines of everyone else on the market. And then 3 millimeters like we talked about before. It says with the radio tray, it says with a traditional radio tray, the right side of the buggy is stiffer and ends up flexing significantly less than the left side, where only the engine and fuel tank are mounted. We realized this with our previous Nitro vehicles and made the decision early on to scrap the traditional radio tray, opting for completely independent receiver/battery boxes and servo mounts. So basically that's going to make the chassis have flex that's consistent throughout the whole chassis by the sounds of it. So that's cool. More stuff about the battery box and radio tray, which kind of along the same lines there. This is really cool here, suspension geometry. The one thing that really stuck out to me is pretty neat. The arms, they made this area here from left to right narrower, and then they made the arms longer. So this is the 48.4 and this is the 2.0. It's more narrow there. And then there's also caster in the arm itself. So the normal arms are totally straight, left to right. They're totally straight. These arms are actually turned, so the caster's built into the arms. The front end was especially challenging as we had some lofty design goals for ourselves. There are a few different types of front end geometry currently utilized in off-road RC. The pillow ball, like Mugen, the insert C-hub, like Kyosho, and the outset C-hub, like an older Losi. It is apparent that the pillow ball and the inset C-hub allows for longest arms, but these systems sacrifice level dog bones or offer a less than traditional scrub radius. That's out of my freaking purview there. But anyhow, their design goals were 0 plunge, 0 scrub, extreme durability, and the longest front arms on the market. After many iterations, we had an idea to twist the end of the arms. So they twisted the ends of the arms, so the arms are actually like not straight, they're at an angle. So basically the caster's built into the arm. So I think that's pretty sweet. So I don't know if they're going to have different arms with different casters in them, but anyhow, that'll be interesting to see. Blah, blah, blah. And it says there's going to be a full reveal coming up. You can now go online and pre-order these right now. So basically, in a nutshell, the stuff that stuck out to me was the diffs have more oil capacity. You've got the arms with the tilt, with the tilt in them. The caster built into them, and my most exciting part was, I mean, obviously the geometry is totally different. The front shocks and the rear shocks. So on the what the heck here? Hang on. So the old buggy and truggy, that was the difference in length from your front to rear shocks. Now the shocks are both going to be the same length as the front shock. So that's going to be more along the lines of everything else on the market as well. Anyhow, you can go ahead online and pre-order this sucker now. I don't know if it's out of stock right now or what, but I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, I've been sniffing a lot of shoe goo here in the last hour or two, trying to get that body ready. I'm going to rebuild from some more differentials. Shout out to Tyler Hooks. I messed up one of my gears in my differential, and so he's going to hook me up with the Southern Nats if I'm not able to get my hands on one. I went ahead and ordered it, but they probably had so many orders coming in and out that I just weren't able to get it out as quick. They actually got it out just as quick as normal, but it's like, for some reason, the shipping's just slowed up. Anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I tried to go through that as best I could. I'm definitely going to make another one whenever they come out with the third part of... They're doing, like, I think a 3-part series of all these release stuff, and then hopefully the electric buggy comes out, because I want that electric buggy. I don't know. I'm up in the air whether or not I'm going to get the nitro and build it. It'd be cool to have a first look of it on the channel, but I really don't. The next car I build, I want it to be my car. I want to keep it and stuff like that. I don't want to build a nitro and then sell it, because that's what I would do. So probably going to wait for the electric one to come out. I'll definitely get my hands on a nitro one, and I'll see if I can get some pictures and maybe some video of the nitro one this weekend, because obviously all the top pros are running it already. I don't know if they're still under wrap with it, or if they can let me get some video now that it's on the, everything's out there and everything. It's not like top secret anymore, because they do legitimately like cover them up with a towel at the races and try to hide them from you and stuff if they're not released yet. Anyhow, I'm going to also be peeking around at truggies and see if they're running a new truggy. I think everyone's running the original truggy, at least that's what they're saying. Hope you all have a good night. I know that video was drawn out. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell, and I'll keep you guys up to date on the newest Tekno 8 scale products. I do appreciate it, and I hope you all have a good night. CJ Moto out.